Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of WKB. I'm your host, Braden Meatot. This is my co-host,
Lucas Kesey.
and we know ball. This week, we're going to start off with a Thursday night football game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles did come out on top. Cowboys scoring 20, Eagles 24. First game of the regular season. Kesey, what are your takeaways from this game this week?
I think that it was absolutely unsportsmanlike that Jalen Carter spit into Dak Prescott's face unprovoked.
Unprovoked. Dak Prescott spit in his face first.
That was not even on the camera. Like, what are we talking about?
Are you stupid? Did you watch anything? Did you watch the broadcast?
I did. And I didn't see anything of that kind of sort of manner of Dak Prescott spitting into Jalen Carter's face.
Well, I'm just going to say, I'm not surprised to see this come out of either of these organizations, as we know of the beef between them two with the long-standing rivalry. A very high-tension game. Do with that information as you will. We got Dak Prescott throwing for 188 yards over the game. What do you think of Dak Prescott coming into this season?
I think he did all right. I think it was his receivers that messed him up, especially CeeDee Lamb. You know, he didn't do what he was supposed to.
I guess CeeDee Lamb received for 110 yards and for 13 targets.
I think that's just a lot of luck and bad defense by Cooper DeJean.
Okay, bud. What do you think you want to looking for out of this team this year? Out of the Cowboys this year, what do you think they need to do to bridge that gap coming into the season? Maybe make a deep playoff run.
I think that CeeDee Lamb really needs to lock in and, do what he does best. And I think they go to Super Bowl this year.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Lucas Kesey believes the Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl this year. What do we think out of Jalen Hurts this year?
I think they need to do a little bit more running and, a little less throwing to A.J. Brown.
Okay. Any other things that stood out to you this week, Kesey, out of the Philadelphia game?
That's all that comes to mind. I think that they're a little bit of soft. They're pretty soft for, having the weather delay when there's hardly any weather.
I mean, that they all are. You know how they are over in Philadelphia. They're also soft.
Soft as baby shit.
Pretty much. All right, I'm gonna move us over to the game. Last night, I believe. Yep. Kansas City's versus LA Chargers. Crazy start to the season. Let's get that to begin with.
Super Bowl contenders lose to the Chargers.
I mean, what do you think this means for the Kansas City Chiefs organization this year?
I think that they're going to lose every game.
Every game?
Every single game. Especially when they go against the Broncos. 100% loss.
I don't even know what to. I mean, wow. Not a single game, you think?
Nope.
Let's pull up their schedule. Let's see what we're looking at here for the Kansas City Chiefs the next couple of weeks.
Patrick Mahomes, washed. This is downhill of his career.
I mean, we all know that Josh Allen's better than him, though, so.
Travis Kelce should retire and go live in Travis's mansion, become Travis Swift.
All right, so I got the schedule pulled up here for the next couple of weeks for Kansas City. So obviously they played the Chargers this week, which they lost.
Obviously.
Justin, before we move on from that game, what do we think of Justin Herbert's performance?
I think that his locks are flowing and that he's just an overall stud. That he could be a possible MVP.
I do agree with that, actually, based on this. I mean, it's only the first week, right? But I think he's going to overcome a lot of these haters that said he's overrated and he's going to really prove himself this season. But we'll see as the weeks go on. Alrighty, so for the Chiefs next week, we've got a rematch of the Super Bowl against the Eagles. What are we looking at for that game, Kesey? I know you said they're going to lose every game, but we just watched the Eagles last week. If they can figure out their problems with A.J. Brown and the rest of the receivers, what do you think?
honest to God, I think the Chiefs are coming back. I think that they're going to win that game and show them why they should have won in the Super Bowl.
All right. What about, and then we got the Chiefs and the Eagles, or sorry, not the Chiefs and the Eagles, I misspoke. The Chiefs and the Giants the following week at prime time. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be a rough game for the Chiefs. The Giants
Rough game, wow.
Yeah, I think OBJ's going to do something great that game.
I mean, we'll have to see. We will have to see. I mean, I don't know. Prime time, you know how prime time Mahomes is.
Overrated is what he is.
Oh, all right. Then, we're going to go, we'll stop after week 4. We got the Ravens and the Chiefs. I mean, we're going to see what the Ravens have this week against the Bills.
We will.
But what do you think that they're going to have against the Chiefs? I mean, we haven't seen them play yet, really, in a rig light.
I think Derrick Henry will run for over 84 yards against the Chiefs.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I could see that for sure. I mean, hopefully I think, yeah, I agree with that actually. That Derrick Henry's going to run all over that defense.
I do concur.
Alrighty, and let's look back at what we've got coming up this weekend in the rest of the league. We have, let's see, we got the Buccaneers and the Falcons. I mean, both kind of, I would say, mid-tier teams. Would you agree with that statement?
No, I wouldn't. I believe that the Falcons are going to do something great this year. I really do. They're looking like a nice, sturdy team.
Even against the Buccaneers, I would put the Buccaneers over the Falcons.
I wouldn't. The only team that they had that was good was Tom Brady and Gronk.
What about Baker Mayfield? You saw him last year. He did pretty good. I mean,
he's fucking old. That's the bottom line.
He's old, Josh. He's old. Tom Brady played in the league into his 40s.
Nobody's ever compared with Tom Brady. One day in their life.
I mean, that is true. Tom Brady is the GOAT, as we all know. So you've got the Falcons over the Buccaneers.
I do.
Wow. I don't know. I got the Buccaneers taking over the Falcons this week. Alrighty. Then, starting at the same time at 1 o'clock, Bengals versus the Browns. What are we thinking there?
I got an upset. I think I got the Browns winning.
Really? I mean, you know, that actually, I might.
They have a really nice defense.
Now, who do they have starting at QB there?
At the Browns?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, I'm not quite sure.
Because I know that they didn't play. They're not playing Shador.
They might play Shador. You don't know.
I mean, hopefully. We saw how he looked in preseason. I mean,
he did look really good. But their defense is just lockdown defense. That's all it is.
They got Joe Flacco. Oh, yeah, I remember reading about that.
Yep.
You got Joe Flacco.
He's washed.
He's getting old. I mean, he can't.
I think there could be a possibility that, the Browns sell if they start Joe Flacco.
I think it might. This is my prediction for the Browns this season. They're gonna start Joe Flacco for their first couple of weeks, and then, I mean, I think his age is really gonna show this season, and we're gonna move, and we're gonna try to put our young quarterback in as, put Shador in so he can start to get some experience in the game. But I think these first couple of weeks, I mean, probably even I'd say week 8. I think first half of the season, I mean, I'd be pushing it. But he just needs to learn from Joe Flacco as an experienced quarterback, is what I believe.
But maybe Joe Flacco will teach him the wrong things.
That is true. We'll have to see.
I think that Shador Sanders could possibly go up to Tom Brady level.
Oh, Shador to Tom Brady level.
I think he could. He had a really promising college career.
That is true. I mean, we saw what he did at Colorado with Travis Hunter, so we'll have to see.
We will have to see.
Story we'll have to pay attention to in the coming weeks. Alrighty. Also at 1 o'clock, we got the Dolphins and the Colts this week. What are we looking at that one? What are we thinking?
Tua's just too brain dead. I think too many concussions. He's, got the IQ of an infant nowadays.
I do kind of agree with that. To some level. And then you got Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, he's good, just not. He's a bad quarterback. I mean, there's nothing you can do as a receiver when you got a bad quarterback.
Yeah, it's true. And I do think he's a locker room cancer.
I do too, especially with all the problems he's had over the offseason.
I agree. We'll have to stay posted on that. So what's your pick for the game?
I got Colts.
I'm taking the Colts too. Alrighty, and then to round off the 1 o'clock slot, we have the Panthers at the Jaguars. What are we thinking of that one?
The Cats game. I'm thinking that the Jaguars are going to fucking pull it out. Trevor Lawrence is going to work his magic.
I do like some Trevor Lawrence. I will have to agree. I think the Panthers are still kind of rebuilding. You know, the Jaguars, I mean, they're building up.
Bryce Young, you know, he was supposed to be a really good quarterback right out of college, but he's really just flopped.
I mean, he is a little undersized. So,
He
I
is.
mean, he's got to kind of make his way into that role. But, you know, we'll see how he works out throughout the season. I think he's still got a couple more years until he can fully step into that role and perform.
I do believe that as well.
Alrighty. Oh, we're not rounding out the 1 o'clock slot. I lied. We got the Raiders and the Patriots. I mean, battle of the shitters, it sounds like to me.
Oh, Mac Jones is going to work his magic. I got him throwing over 200 yards.
Over 200 yards, maybe 200 yards into the negatives.
Really?
Yeah. Mac Jones is the most washed quarterback and probably bottom 10 quarterback in the league right now.
That's
starting
just
quarterback.
disrespectful.
I don't know what to tell you. So you got Mac Jones passing for 200 over the Raiders. I mean,
The Raiders are just a falling apart team.
they both are.
We'll have to see.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. I mean, these teams both have big question marks coming into this week, so we'll have to see what we're gonna see. Now we got the Cardinals and at the Saints. What are we thinking there?
Saints, I got them bottom 30 in the NFL right now. If I'm going to keep it a buck. I got Cardinals, nice, solid team. I got them winning by blowout.
Oh, I mean, the Saints have, as a Saints fan myself, I obviously have to take the Saints over the Cardinals, but got a big question mark at QB. I mean, what is Riddler going to do for us? That's my question for
Absolutely nothing is what he's going to do.
I mean, we saw him last year, and he struggled in the spot, so we'll have to look out and see. I mean, with Carr's injury, I believe it was last year, or if it was the year before, but Riddler stepped up into that spot, and it was rough, would be to say the least. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see coming into this week. And then we got the Steelers at the Jets after that. I mean, what are we thinking there? I mean, this is kind of an easy pick for the Steelers, I believe.
I don't believe so. I believe Sauce Gardner is going to make his magic
Sauce
happen.
Gardner, he's one man on defense.
One man that can do a lot.
He's going to have to do a lot to keep up with the Steelers' offense, I'll tell you that much.
I don't believe they're a very offensive-heavy team. I think the Jets can make things happen as long as the Jets lock down on D.
Well, the Jets are going to have to do a lot of locking down on D, and they're going to have to answer some questions on the offensive front. I'll be real with you there.
Understandable.
I mean, it's really just New York Jets are destined to fail. That's what happens to the Jets. I couldn't tell you. It has been so long. I don't think the Jets have ever been good.
That is a possibility, but there's a first time for everything.
I guess so. Alrighty. And speaking of New York, we have the Giants versus the Commanders. What are we thinking there?
That's going to be a tough game for both teams, I believe. But I believe that, the Giants can make things happen, as I said, with OBJ against the Chiefs next week.
I mean, that's just... Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, Washington is rebuilding, and, they both are. I mean, the Giants have been trying to rebuild for the last 15 years, so we'll have to see.
The Commanders do have a nice defense, so we'll have to see.
We'll just have to see how that Giants offense goes up against the Commanders.
We will.
Alrighty. And then I know you're a little biased towards the Broncos over there, but we got the Titans at the Broncos at 4:05. What are we thinking for that game?
There'll be no bias for the Broncos here, but I think they're going to stomp on them. That'll be it. 60-0, done. Bo Nix, legacy quarterback, franchise quarterback, MVP candidate.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Bo Nix, MVP candidate. I mean, I'm going to have to agree with you there on the Broncos. I mean, the Titans are just they've got a lot of work to do. It's kind of no shade at the Titans, but they've got to pick up the pieces in some spots and really just figure things out. Now, what do we think about the 49ers versus the Seahawks coming to that game? I mean,
49ers, last year everybody was hurt, but I think they'll have an okay season this year, but I still got Geno Smith absolutely dog walking them.
49ers and Brock Purdy are going to show up and they're gonna put on a show on Geno Smith and show them how real football is played.
We'll have to see.
We're gonna see.
The Seahawks win.
Well, that isn't happening. And then we got this should be a good game right here. We got 4:25. We got the Lions and the Packers. What are we thinking coming in this game?
I actually disagree with your good game. I think the Lions are going to blow them out of the water.
Really? No.
Yeah, the Chiefs has their cut.
I mean, listen, this is going to be, I don't even know, this is going to be the game this might be one of the top 3 games of the week. I'm going to have to say, I'm really going to want to keep my eye on this game. I think it's going to be a tight game.
I don't even think I'm going to bother watching it because the Lions are going to stomp on them. Waste of my time.
I mean, we are in Lambeau Field. I think Green Bay is going to show up, and I still think the Lions are going to come out over top, but I think there's going to be a closer game than you think it's going to be. I think the Lions are going to win by 1 score.
Hot take.
I mean, we'll have to see. The Packers have been good in the last couple of years, so we're going to have to wait and see what we think. And then, let me see. We got the Texans and the Rams at 4:25. I mean, what are we thinking here?
I think that might be game of the week. CJ Stroud has a lot to prove here this year.
I mean, that is true, but I mean that is gonna. Who do you got coming out on top?
That one's too close to tell. I think that if the Rams win this game, the Texans have nothing to do this year. They're not going to do nothing. Morale's going to be down. They're going to get kicked in the dirt.
I mean, this is only week 1 we're talking about.
I know. But I just think that the confidence is going to tank if the Rams win.
I mean, I think I got the Texans coming up over top. I think it's going to be about... I mean, we saw how good the offense is for the Rams last year when they played the Bills. But, I mean, you look at this game here, and the Texans have a good offense too, and we're just going to... I mean, they got that... I mean, he's not a rookie, but he's a newer quarterback to the league. So, I mean, I just think the Texans are a young team, and they're going to keep going. And then, obviously, in the Rams, they're getting a little older with Matthew Stafford. I mean, he's not too old yet. He's still in his good years. But I think even the Texans don't come out on top. They're a team to watch this year as they develop further into the season.
I do believe that as well.
And then I got my pick of the week. 8:20, we have the Ravens and the Bills. I mean, we saw these teams face off last year in the regular season where the Ravens kind of put that BTA on the Bills. I mean,
sad to see, but it happened.
I mean, it happened. I like watching the Bills just as much as the next guy. But then regular season, they put that BTA on them. But then I will say, you go to the playoffs this year, and you do see the Bills come out on top over the Ravens. I mean, obviously that game could have gone either way if you watched it. But, I mean, you got Josh Allen. I mean, this is a battle of the 2 MVP candidates of last year. I mean, you got Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, both really good quarterbacks. I mean, you like to see what Lamar does on the ground.
You
I
do.
mean, he's a quick boy. If he breaks, you got to keep him contained. And I think if the Bills D-line can do that, they're going to come out on top this week.
No, I think the Ravens' main problem is, Lamar Jackson, he's a good runner, but the running goes to the running back, Derrick Henry. He needs to be rushing for more against the Bills. That's all that needs to happen.
Now, what are we thinking for the yards out of Derrick Henry this week?
I'm thinking over 83.5. That's what I have.
Over 83.5 yards out of Derrick Henry this week. I think we'll have Josh Allen rely more on his passing game this week, and he's going to be pushing over 200 yards.
I really could see that.
I think Josh Allen's got it. He's got. I mean, this game is a big game for him. He's got to prove that he is the MVP of this league. I mean, obviously he proved that last year when they beat the Ravens in the playoffs. But let's keep that momentum coming into this week or into this season and show the Ravens who owns the AFC. And then to round off the week on Monday at 8:15, we have the Vikings and the Bears. I mean, I don't think. What do you think in this game? What do you think of this game?
I know the Bears have a previously bad record of just winning games and just being a bad team, but I think they might be able to make things happen against the Vikings on Monday.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, that is a very hot take. I mean, in the Vikings, you've got
You got Justin Jefferson. I mean, he's a
he is probably one of the top 3 receivers in the league, if not the best, I would say.
He's a very shifty receiver.
He is very quick, but we'll have to see. I think I've got the Vikings coming out over top of the Bears this week. I mean, last time we met, we got the Bears at 12 and the Vikings at 30, and this was December of last year, so not that long ago when you look at it.
No.
So, I mean, we'll have to see coming into the game.
But I think the Bears are coming to get their get back.
Again, their get back. I mean, they've got some. I'm sure they've got some unresolved issues with the Vikings coming in this week. Let's take a. I mean, what are we thinking here?
I just think that the Bears are a very misunderstood team. I think they can just make things happen.
I mean, it looks like we got J.J. McCarthy starting out this week. I mean, that's a lot of. I mean, we didn't see him play last year. I know he took a back seat, so because of his knee injury. But Keezy, what are you thinking of J.J. His regular season debut?
I know that you think it's going to be like a Cinderella story. He's going to be some great quarterback, but I think he's a wash like Bryson Young.
Really, no. I mean, I have a lot of faith in J.J. McCarthy. I mean, we saw what he did in college, all that stuff. He's just, I mean...
I think you're glazing a little bit too much. That he's just going to be, an overrated quarterback.
Really overrated.
Yes.
I mean, he did win the national championship when he played at Michigan.
College is a lot different ballgame than it is in the NFL. You saw Bryce Young. He was some outstanding quarterback back in college, and now he's just some mud on my shoe.
I mean, they're both from the same draft class.
We'll have to see.
I mean, yeah, J.J. McCarthy here. He looks like a quarterback. I mean, saying he's 6'3", 220. I mean, I think he's got it in him, and we're gonna see. Everybody is gonna be shocked when they see J.J. McCarthy come out this week and shows the league that, hey, new guy's in town and he's not here to mess around. Is what I think as we look at this week.
We'll have to watch.
What would your pick of the week be for your game this week, Keezy?
It's really close, between the Texans and the Rams and the Bills and the Ravens. I think those are my top 2 picks for this week.
I mean, we're going to have to sit around and see. I mean, I obviously took the Bills and the Ravens for a game of the week just because of the implications that are involved with it. A lot of unanswered questions coming this week, obviously, because it's week 1 of the season. And, I mean, it's just a lot of unanswered questions coming into the season for all these teams, some more than others, and I think there's just a lot to look forward to in the next coming weeks.
I believe that's true. It's week 1. Things are new and fresh. We'll have to see how it goes.
For sure. But I think that's all we had this week. So we're going to thank everybody for tuning in to the WKB podcast, We Know Ball. I'm your host, Braden Meatot.
And I'm your co-host, Lucas Keezy.
Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll catch you guys next week for the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you.